Hello everyone. Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Happy Tuesday. I've just got home from work. This week is crazy for me, but I have been able to structure my life that I'm able to be here live with you guys, which makes my heart happy because I love coming on both Facebook and YouTube and crafting with you guys both live and on replay. So I've done a little bit of work this morning, ran into the office, did some work, came home, and then on Thursday morning I'm going to do the same and call my work week in the office done. My Stampin' Up work week is never done, and that's just the way I like it. So I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I have Christmas-fied my house this weekend. Hello Bev, how are you? Hello George, who I know is with Bev. So I put up my tree on Saturday and had the kids decorated. It's almost finished. Mum is being pedantic and wants some more baubles on it. Hello. Right. Sorry, I went, why is that door open? I swear I closed it. Owen was in the room just off screen. And then on Sunday, after I had a team Christmas lunch that I did not take even one photo at, I lie. We have a bit of a rule that if you leave your phone unattended on the table, it's fair game and you will find a selfie of someone at the table on your phone. So one of my team members did that twice, and she has one selfie of me and one selfie of me and one of the other girls. So it made her laugh because we were swapping gifts and cards and stuff like that. She goes, "Thank you so much for the gifts." And I said, you may have an unexpected gift. And she looked so puzzled, and we're all giggling because this has happened many times at events, at dinners, stuff like that, and it took her so long to clock what we'd done, but she took it in all good fun. Hi Beryl, how are you? So now she's got some very unflattering selfies of me, so I don't know if that's good for her or bad for me. But anyway, we brightened her day. So after my Christmas lunch, I put up all the rest of the decorations in the house, because on Thursday's video I mentioned that all the surfaces were clear and clean and ready for me to decorate. I just had to find the time to do that. So that is all done. I now just need David to put batteries in the couple of things that light up that need batteries, and I'm a little bit early for the 1st of December, but that was the time I had. So I do currently have the lights going on the tree because it's a dreary day here. It's all drippy, not real rain, but just drippy rain, and it's all dull and dark in the house, so I just want to put the lights on the Christmas tree to make it look pretty. And I can see it, it's like literally just outside my door here, so it makes me happy to see that. So hello everyone. I came on this time last week and went through the products that are retiring from the mini catalogue. Everything except for 3 products are still available. So if you want to get these things before they are gone forever, please grab them. If you need any help finding or purchasing what is retired, you can go onto my online store and they are shown there, or you can contact me. So this is officially ending on the 3rd of January, but many products will be sold out before then, and we do have discounts on selected products as well. So just so you know, that is happening, and that was really good shot over there. It landed exactly where I wanted it to. So in the spirit of things going, if you haven't heard, the stamp sets that I bought out of that catalogue all of them are retiring. So I am celebrating them all before they go. And today we are using the Winter Owls stamp set. So I have a stepdaughter and a granddaughter who love owls. So I bought this, and she's very picky with her owls, and she loves the style of these owls. But we're not using the owls today. No, we are using the dies, and I am casing myself, and I should have checked on my blog how long ago I made this card, because I own none of the products that are on this card anymore. They are all long retired, and as soon as I saw this card, I wanted to recreate this card, which is a snitch from Harry Potter. So I've used a feather stamp and an embossing folder and a die to create the snitch. So if you haven't watched Harry Potter, they have a sport called Quidditch, and the goal of the game is to catch the golden snitch. Now this is very small and very fast and very, very hard on their broomsticks to catch. And what I thought as well is this branch kind of looks like a broomstick. So I thought maybe I could stamp a couple of those in the background and make it look even more Harry Potterish. Now this is done in Owen's back. This is done in Gryffindor colours, which is one of the houses of Gryffindor. But I personally, you can take a quiz and find out which house you would be in, and they put on a whole sorting hat. Yes, I love Harry Potter, guys, and I would be put in Hufflepuff. So I thought we would use the Hufflepuff colours today, which are black and yellow. So the yellow, I did look it up online. I'm flipping along, and the yellow that I think we should use, it's quite a rich yellow, so I thought we would use oh, you're Hufflepuff as well, Margine. See, in good company. I thought we would use crushed curry, because one, it's my favorite yellow, but two, it works the best with the colors that is shown. So let's flip around and get this card made. I've already got out some distressed gold paper that I thought would look very, very good for our Quidditch ball, and then I got out some gold foil that would do very well for the Quidditch, the snitch ball, and then I got out some gold foil for the wings, because we can actually make wings and not use feathers. So I was very excited for this set for so many ways. So who has the Winter Owl set? Because I have made a couple of other cards with it. So if you want to have a look at those, check out my blog or my Instagram, and you can definitely find them there. Good, Siri has stopped listening to me here. Oh. Is anyone weird like me and looks at those kind of stamp sets and sees like totally things that, oh, you didn't buy it, Bev? I see things that are totally unintended, and I just really love to be able to use the stamps in that way. So I'm just going to get up my replay video here so I can see what everyone is saying. Did everyone have, for those that I missed on my surprise Saturday video, did everyone have, surprise Saturday video, did you have a lovely Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrated? Hey Shaz, how you feeling, my love? Oh, good evening, Miss Cindy. Miss Cindy, I tried to catch you earlier and I must have missed you. So just so you know, I did try and catch you after I was I was actually eating my breakfast, but you must have already gone, which was a bit sad, but we shall catch each other soon. Okay, my light is off. I'm going to grab down my crushed curry cardstock. So I have it here. Not that we're using it now. Oh, you didn't buy it either. Well, hopefully I can give you guys another way to use it, and I may convince you that you need it in your life. Oh, I don't know. You said you were on earlier, and I was in bed, but then I had a shower and hoped you would be on, but you weren't. But that's okay. That's okay. So, where am I going to start with this card? I think I'm going to start by cutting out all the bits for my snitch. So I think that's going to be smart. So for this one, I did gold embossing, and I used gold foil paper that I had embossed. I still may emboss. I don't think I'll need to if I use distressed gold. Oh, wow. Shaz, I'm so glad you have an answer and can get the appropriate treatment that you need. So I shouldn't say only, but I think the only dies I'm going to use are the two wings out of this set, and I think this circle, which is meant to be, I think, a moon, is a little bit small. And of course, I love this set, and I may stamp one in the background, this one namely. These owls look like some of the owls in Harry Potter. So just another thing to add to my Harry Potter brain when I saw this set. So gold foil, and I have bazillions of scraps, and I'm not lying when I say bazillions. So I am actually going to see if, I don't think I do. I think these are actually all really quite small scraps and not very wide. Well, that one's a label. I'm just, actually, these might be the perfect size. Oh, almost. Do we think we can get what we need out of that? I think we can. Two of the most perfect size scraps. Awesome. Fantastic. Love that. Yeah, I'm just, I almost had an avalanche here. I need a better way to store these scraps, to tell you the truth. But that has, I think I do have a way, but I will need my lovely husband, because what I need is a little bit too tall for 5 foot, not even 1 me, to be able to go and get. I can watch as long as the light. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Could someone go and help Mary, please? Sorry, Mary is trying to find us. Okay, so I just need my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here, and just cut these first, and then we will work out what we're doing for the Quidditch ball, or the Quidditch ball, because it's going to be a circle for us, but yeah. Okay, and then I can use my circle dies to work out which one I think is appropriate. I'm going to flip this one around, because there was one way that was much better than the other, and that is the way, I think. Yep, I'm pretty good here. I think I'm pretty good here. Done. Done, done, done. Right. So, oh, would you believe I've got the handle on the wrong side, my non-dominant side, but that's okay. And two, perfect. I've turned it around now to make it a little bit easier for myself. Oh, look how perfect use of scraps here. I love it when that happens. Look at that, and really they are absolutely perfect. So I'm going to scrape these into my bin, so just bear with me. Yay, Mary, I'm so glad you found us. I'm hoping I didn't write the wrong thing, because apparently I did write the wrong thing the other day where I said I was going to be on Facebook, but I was actually going live on YouTube. Okay, so just trying to eject these. Now I do have pieces still. Oh, they're just falling out beautifully. Oh, I love that. I'm just literally running my finger over and they are falling out. I do just have one piece of gold left in there. This one, it's not coming out so easily. It's okay, I'll see if I can catch an edge with this. Nope. So, take your pick tool. Hello, Sunny. Sunny, it's a pretty dreary day here on the central coast of New South Wales. It's drippy and it's damp. So we had quite a hot day on Sunday. It got into the mid-30s Celsius, which, yeah, and it was just so horribly humid. I really felt for, I'm sure it was exactly like what my friends in Queensland have all the time, but we've just had quite a lot of drippy rain here and there in the last little bit, so everything's just damp. So as soon, oh my dear word, yeah, we're still light at about 8 o'clock. This is the new dish I was talking about, everyone. It's a soap dish, and I thought it'd be beautiful for my craft desk, so I purchased it. Okay, so we have our wings. Aren't they beautiful? And I am thinking my stylish shapes are going to work a treat. This has to be my most used stamp set. So I think the little one is going to be a little bit too small. I'm thinking that one's going to work really nicely. I think proportionally the second smallest is going to be the one. Dark at 4:30. I don't even think we get dark at 4:30 even when we don't have daylight savings. Just grabbing, this is distressed gold, and I thought this would go, oh look at that, the perfect piece. I thought this will go beautifully and give us the texture that we'd like on the Quidditch, the snitch. Oh my god, I can't get my words right. I am making a golden snitch, Sunny. I am. I'm using the winter owls. So we are making a Harry Potter card, and then I had a really good sentiment that I used. I'm being inspired from a card that I made many years ago, And because the Winter Owls is such an amazing set, it just works perfectly. So let us see. Oh wow, that just works perfectly, even better than the original, I think, because it is definitely, they're definitely better wings, where these were just feathers. Okay, the die is back on the magnetic sheet, which is wonderful. The jingle. What's the jingle, Sonny? I think that's a spelling mistake. And I'm not going to put this machine on my bin today. Even David had trouble pulling it out when I got it stuck in my bin the other day. Okay, so I'm going to close this. I thought I saw something caught on that. I'm apparently saying the wrong words and seeing things. The bell set. The bell set. Ah. I don't know. The bell set. Oh, you got my interest peaked now. I'm trying to think what set that was. Is it one that I had? I think I totally blanked that one and didn't put it to Harry Potter. Otherwise, I may have actually purchased it, just so I don't lose any dies, because I'm very good at plopping them on the floor. I am going to do this, and now I've got to work out what we're doing. So I essentially have my snitch. So my golden snitch is there, all beautiful. Going to use Hufflepuff colours, as I said. So I have grabbed my crushed curry, but I'm thinking, because the colours are kind of crushed curry, you kind of lose it. Oh, there's another piece. You kind of lose it on the crushed curry, but black is going to be like black. So I could use, so I have a card front here, so I'm just thinking what kind of background I may want to put this on, because I don't think this is the kind of colour I want to use, because the gold and the crushed curry, I don't know, they're a bit Mary Merla. Well, I particularly want to do Hufflepuff colours. So if I add, because this is Gryffindor colours, if I add I think this is Merry Merlot, actually. If I add Merry Merlot, it's then going to go more Gryffindor, which I kind of don't want to do. Oh, yeah. So at the start of the video, Shaz, just while I'm doing all of this, I shall happily explain. So a golden snitch is part of a game from Harry Potter called Quidditch. And it's a sport that they play, and the aim of the game is for the seeker, that's one of the positions in the game, to catch the golden snitch. And the golden snitch is very, very fast and very, very small. And it's, oh, that's very exciting, Cindy. I am hoping to receive mine today, actually. It's very, very fast and very, very small, and that's the aim of the game, for the seeker to catch the golden snitch and get the most amount of points and win the game. So that's, in a nutshell, the premise of Quidditch, but there are lots of other things in the game of Quidditch as well. It is totally a made-up game because you actually play on broomsticks. And I can't see myself flying or sitting and being able to balance on a broomstick. So I'm just building some layers at this stage. Oh, I am so jealous, Leslie. Maybe I shall get David to check the mail. I know he's working though. Yeah, they are such good books, Mary. Absolutely. Oh, you didn't think to do this, Corinne? Okay. So, I've got the starts of our colours. I am thinking of maybe just putting another layer of the crushed curry and then maybe using like grey granite and having that as like a skyish background. Oh, our whole household do. Absolutely. And it's all my stepdaughter's fault, actually. She was reading the books when she was a teenager, when I met my husband, and she went, oh, Dad, you'd really love these books. And David was, oh, look at that, made for it. David was able to get the narrated books and unabridged books narrated by Stephen Fry, and he is the best narrator of these books because he doesn't just read it, he actually, so hang on, that's 9.4, maybe, yeah, 9.4, sorry, I'm just trying to work this out. So there's 1 centimeter, no, 9.3 I think, sorry, 9.3, so that is 1 centimeter and 1 and 2. Great, this should be right. I know. Okay, I love Stephen Fry a little bit less these days. He went a bit weird for a while, but that's just my humble opinion, that he went a bit weird for a while. But yes. Okay, so if I do that, and what I am thinking is stamping some of those bushy, these twig bits that look like that they could be broomsticks. They haven't quite got long, they're a bit too long here and a bit too short here, but I think we can say that they look enough like broomsticks for us to be able to see and, you know, create a scene of where we want to go with these. So I'm trying to work out, do I want to stamp them in Versamark or do I want to stamp them in crushed curry? Crushed curry is going to stand out a little bit more. I'm going to be adding a layer on top. I do need a wobble. I do. I could create a wobble because we just need to concertina some paper. I could create a wobble, but with my original card I just literally put it on dimensionals. But that is a fantastic idea. Okay, I do need this. Great. And I did just decide, yes, he did. But yeah, it was sad to see, but yeah, I am certainly happy to watch his documentaries that I'm interested in now, but yeah, I possibly should have turned this the other way, so they're all going in different, oh damn, luckily I'm going to be covering that portion up. Okay, because that's roughly in the middle where I think our snitch is going to go. I'm really loving this background. These would make great trees as well. So, oh, no, keep it this way. Shouldn't have turned it around. Okay, and they are perfect. That's a great just background. So I thought I may use some embossing, but I think the Stampin has definitely achieved what I was after. Now, my pair of scissors, I know, and I haven't given away that card yet. I just haven't been able to bring myself to give it away. Oh, I don't know that I'd have the strength to curl a paper clip, but I've never heard of curling a paper clip. That is a wonderful idea. Oh, George, I'm so glad you're loving it. Has George, can you tell Nan, have you seen all the movies? That's what I want to know. I don't know if George's mum and dad would have let him so far watch all the movies. So I think I just want to create like a strip. Now that strip could actually be a black strip or even just vellum. We could just use a vellum strip through the middle, so then we can still see our broomsticks underneath. Because, yeah, I think a vellum strip. I think. Then that way we're not adding any colours that aren't in our house colours. So, this is totally on the fly. Da, 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 da. Right, vellum. Vellum, vellum, vellum. Let's see if I have a scrap that is wide enough and long enough. See, this is, no, it's not wide enough, although, no, that's covering up too much. That's not the aim of the game. Okay, I do have a couple of larger pieces. No, that's not long enough. Right, we'll take the big scrap and I need to work out how wide I would like this. So I think 3.5 centimeters. No, I'm thinking 4 centimeters will do us here. That is too narrow. Okay, so a nice 4 centimeter strip here. So then that way we can still see that, and then I very much have to work out if we are doing oh, someone's at our door.
It's Australia. Post signed on it.
Oh, it's a delivery. Owen's very smart not answering the door. We are friendly with... What? As in the real one? No. Well, he died, didn't he? Or do you mean the actor? I thought he died. Because he was also... He was also, I swear he was in the Dragon TV series. What have you got, doll? Yeah, is there like are there catalogues in the mail? No. What? Yes, that exclamation. It's called David Bradley. Oh my God. Argus Filch. Hang on, I'm going to look it up because at the moment I just can't. I think I know who I'm looking at. I'm just using Google. Yes, him. Yes. He was the caretaker. Yes, yes, yes. And David Bradley, yes. And he had the Mancoon cat. And he's been in lots of things. He has, okay, so he's about the age that I thought he was. And I swear he was killed off in a series, like, you know, that's not hard to do. He was not a nice character. Like, he was a bit of a weird one. I'm in IMDb at the moment, but I really don't like the computer version of IMDb. I much prefer the phone version. I don't know why. Oh my God, he's a voice in Chicken Run. There you go. There you go. I never ever knew that. Chicken Run is such a good series. My kids loved that. We're going on a complete tangent here. A complete tangent. Game of Thrones. He was Walder Frey. That's what I was trying to think. I shall come back to our video now that I have cured my curiosity. Yes, exactly. I love, and it's funny watching a lot of US shows as well, Cindy, because I see a lot of Aussie actors and go, oh, they're from, and I'm so glad we are in an age that I can actually just pick up my phone, put in the show that I'm watching, find the actor, look at their filmography, and find out where I know them from. Oh. That's Owen laughing. I thought that was David laughing. So see here, now we can see them. And going back to the card. And this works really, really well. So once again, the power of vellum. Even though I used the vellum wings here, I've used a vellum to make this sit up. Oh, I know, Leslie. Google's lovely. Oh, no. Oh, my God, Shaz. I'm uber jealous. I love Game of Thrones. Or loved. And I love the spin-off series for Game of Thrones. But there you go. Oh my God, that's so cool. So I'm going to snip this off at the correct width. So then I can build my snitch on this, then adhere it. So I've just marked it with a pencil, very nice sparkly pencil. Had that for a long, long time. Okay. So should I leave this sentimentless or should I look for a center? Oh, everything old is new again. Exactly, Cindy. I'm here to show you how you can build these things up. So I'm thinking this is going to take like pretty much the whole width. So if I adhere these wings using a glue dot, and then we pop this in the middle using dimensionals. Perfect. Although I kind of think, yeah, I want them angled up into the corner. Perfect. Because I want to make it look like it's flying. Yes, but Leslie, the new brayer coming is a different material. So the new brayer is actually silicone, where the brayer that you and I have, the speedball one, which Stampin' Up once upon a time used to sell, is a rubber brayer. So they are different. I'm not sure, not having one, it's currently not on my wish list. So it'll be very interesting to see how differently it performs to our other one. Yeah, I know. You would have to search for all these answers, and now we've got them at our fingertips. I swear my children at times have no idea how easy they have the world. Because, yeah, it really is a lot easier even than in the... Because I'm kind of the generation where we had very basic computers at primary school, and we had those like at our disposal. And then we had computers in high school and internet and bulletin boards and all of those things. And that goes there just like that. Perfect. Yeah, so I was kind of card catalogs, yes, and encyclopedias. Like really, the information that we can access now, like encyclopedias had the most basic of information. Like it was like almost start here and then go find a whole book on this subject, and that'll give you a little bit more information. But just the sheer detail in the information we can get these days is just, I know, the dial-up internet, and then I love the sound of dial-up internet, and then it's like, your grandmother's going to call, can you please get off your game? So yes, exactly. Or our school had World Book. So I reckon the Catholic Education Department for my primary school had a deal with World Book. And I'm pretty sure we may have had both in high school, and that would have been the Department of Education, so the New South Wales Department. I'm loving this, but I am wondering now if we can actually pop an owl in somewhere. I'm not sure, because I don't think an owl is quite going to work on this, but I could put an owl on the inside, the Britannica. And I remember having the disc, the encyclopedia on a disc, and that was so cool. Really, I don't think, like, I mean, the kids finished school this year, but I don't think they had, they didn't have very many books in the library at all. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just having a look to see how this is building up and what else we may want to add. So I'm going to have a look at some simple sentiments. I'm thinking I need some more black on here, because if we're looking at house colors, Oh, Lavender's home. Louisa just went careering to the front door. I must greet whoever is home. Do I need a bit more gold on this card? That's what I'm thinking, quite possibly. You need something more, but I'm not sure what. I don't think an owl is the answer. I don't think sending love or warm wishes is the right sentiment. Thank you. Yes, exactly, Leslie, exactly. Oh, what fun. Would that work? Oh, what fun. Not meant in a Christmas way, but I'm just grabbing out all my sentiments. You're in my thoughts. No, that's not going to work. Bottled happiness is, let's get in the spirit. So we've got, oh, what fun, let's get in the spirit, because the spirit of Harry Potter. We can kind of make lots of things work. I could make my own sentiment with Alphabest. I could just make it a birthday card. We do need to make, I think we might try and make a baby card on Thursday. Maybe using some new products, because one of the girls at work is very pregnant with twins, and I mean very pregnant with twins. Every time I look at her, it's like, haven't you had them yet? Yeah, she's doing amazing, absolutely amazing. I know, Mary, and I probably got mine, well, my dad probably got his at around the same time. What are your thoughts on sentiments, my loves? I don't know. So it's either get in the spirit, oh what fun, or just a straight birthday. Well, sorry. I'm stashing some things up here and they're just wanting to kamikaze their way down. Okay. It needs something else. It really, really does. Or even, do I put this on black, the vellum on black, like have another layer of black? That may be the ticket. Oh, what fun, says Corinne. Okay, so I'm going to put that stamp set away because it's a fun sentiment as well. Just going, I had so much black scrap from a very, very special project that I made. And they're all pretty much the same size.
How do you like my head mount, dear?
I'm on a live video. Please leave.
Oh, if I could share that with the people on the video, dear.
Well, guess what? They're not going to see how ridiculous you look. Okay, this note, maybe if I even just do it in the middle, that might work nicely. No problems. Enjoy dinner, Cindy, and we shall catch up soon. So that is actually attached to that. So what I can do is use a little bit of Stampin' Seal to adhere this down. So it's not really going to work. It needs to be exactly the same width because I've got things at different heights. Okay, that now needs to sit that way. Take 3. I'll take. Excuse me, can we close my door? Sorry, Owen's exclaiming in not a very nice way. You may not be able to with the Christmas lights. So it's 4 centimeters. So I'm thinking if I do 4 and a bit. That will do. We never asked her. Did we ask her what was for dinner? Oh, yes, the dot matrix printer. Oh, my dear word, all those things. Yes, I know. That's why I'm looking at putting it on the black. That makes it a whole lot more dramatic. Are we happier with that? Because I most certainly am. That is exactly what it needed. And I'm just going to grab my scissors and just, because I know what width I've got and the fact that that is correct. Should have possibly used my long scissors, which I'm going to do now because that is the most horrible cut ever. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, great. Just going to put these in my little rubbish bin over here. Right. Okay. So grab out my Oh What Fun, because I think stamping in black is going to bring it all together. No problem, Shaz. Please look after yourself. I hope the infection clears soon and you are back to your old self. So I like that. Just grabbing another block here. And I am going to do some test stamping, and I am actually going to stamp this in Stays On because I love the blackness of Stays On ink. I know I'm going to stain my stamp using Stays On, but that is that's just the price we pay for having such a beautiful crisp image. So I may just need to test this once or twice. See how that, oh, not too shabby at all. It's kind of like conditioning. Well, yes, I really didn't want to do that. Just going to clean up that end, otherwise we all know what may happen. That black will go everywhere. I'm thinking I want to set this up on the Stamparatus, so then I get more than one bite at the cherry and I'm able to build up the layers of stamping. I think that is going to be the way to go. Okay, so you can do this on any stamp positioning tool that you have. This just happens to be the one that I have. Unfortunately, it is not sold anymore, but I'm sure you have this or something very similar. Okay, take it off the block. So what are our thoughts on popping an owl on? I'm just going to pop this further up here so then I can visualize that center a bit more. I think that's good. Yep. And it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight because it's just a fun sentiment. Okay. So, ink, ink, ink. And I'm not going to squeeze this down hard because you are much better to get lighter, non-squished out sentiment. So I'm literally just using, for me, very light finger pressure. And that is looking great. Great, great, great. I'm very happy with that. I do just have a bit of a grey halo on this, but it's nowhere near as stained as actually what I thought it'd be. Yeah, not too big, that's right. So that is how that turned out. So proportionally, we're staying where it's going to work perfectly. Stay, thank you. Now, let's come back here because I was thinking when I was looking at this earlier that I may have just cut everything. No, that is perfect. When I was laying it down before, it just didn't look right. Oh, you meant the owl, yes. So should we put an owl on the inside and then we can just ride over the owl? Because it's not very often that I actually decorate the inside of a card. And it's actually not very often that I use black cardstock on a card either. So we can mark this down. Oh, that was very stuck. Okay, is there anything that I am missing on the front of the card? This glue is not loving me. I have to keep on clearing it. And I have, that was a big goober. It doesn't really want to come off the pin either. That's okay, I shall deal with that later. So hopefully that is now cleared. Perfect. It's not cascading out, which means I didn't use too much pressure and there's no back pressure making it a volcano. Okay. Just slide that in to place. Perfect. Of course, when I touch it, it moved. There we go. Okay. Do we need some black embellishments? So I am going to cover up a little bit here, but I think in the whole scheme of things, this really works well and it makes that pop perfectly. Okay, cool. I'll do that, Bev. I want to use the flying owl because, you know, it's a flying card, but I just think the owl will finish off the inside of the card perfectly. Oh, that was the perfect drop. Otherwise, I would have had glue everywhere. So this sentiment is not straight. So by just putting this strip a little bit higher up, it kind of doesn't really highlight how not straight it is. Or I could use some gold embellishments, or we could just leave it as is. So I'll leave this all to set. I will grab that stamp set, so it's this one here that I think I will use on the inside. Open this up. Grab one of my larger gold. Okay. Open up my... Oh, I stamped those in Daffodil Delight. I keep on grabbing my Daffodil Delight ink instead of my crushed curry. I think my daffodil ink definitely wants to be used, but it actually looks really, really good on the crushed curry. So that is going to be easily written over, and then we can just, it's just there in the background. Audition the embellishments. Okay, no problems. And I'm going to put the cap on my glue because I don't trust this glue at the moment, because as I say, it is just clogging up a little bit, but it is so easy to clear it with a pin. Okay, so let's go back here. I don't know why I did that when what I really need to do is stick this card front down. Ah, nice, Corinne. Yeah, we've had a lot of nice bird cages over the years. And even if you like put it in front of the bird cage, because then that creates a different perspective. Sorry girls, I'm getting shorter and shorter here. My chair for some reason is just collapsing today. I currently feel very short, much shorter than what I normally do. Okay, in our Hufflepuff colours. Okay. Okay, so we have gold sequins. We have two different lots of gold sequins, although they are pretty much identical. I'm just going to try and find. These are my black ones. I do have gold pearls as well. So these are the blooming pearl. I think they're 2 gold. I've got those ones, and that's where I'm going to leave that. Okay, so do some auditioning here. And the easiest way to audition is to throw them on like that. I think it's too much yellow and gold, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. And then, like, that's the black. I just think the black is more striking. And then the sequins will be much the same. The gold sort of, yeah. Okay. I'm glad you see what I see, Bev. Okay, put these back because I'm fast running out of space here on my desk. Now, I do have a couple of black ones on here. So, now these are a little bit higher than our normal embellishments, but I love that they're fairly matte. So a little bit there, maybe a couple up here. We shall see. And I'm molting onto my project here. I don't want to get hair caught in these embellishments. Doesn't want to go on. There we go. So I'm kind of thinking if I put one here and one up there, that creates our visual line. What do we think of that? Black is better. Yes, 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 yes. Hello, Roxanne. I'm glad everyone likes the black. So this is what we have. I'm actually really happy with this. It's probably around the same amount of layers as the first card, but I've just done them in a different way. So we've got the bush or the twig in the background to look like our broomsticks. It is actually a lot more subtle because I used the wrong ink color, but that's okay. So I quite like that. And this is the original card that I was emulating. So it's very similar, but different. So we've got Gryffindor colours and Hufflepuff colours. So which one do you prefer, my first one or my second one? Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Margine. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Corinne. I do appreciate it. So yes, that's what I wanted to do, and ever since I got this stamp set, I have wanted to make this card. So I probably do want to use it a little bit more using the owls, because I think they are beautiful, and the fact is they're very, very simple to use because they look to me like they are white owls. The second, as in the one I did today, because I am assuming you're saying the first is my original. Thank you, Bev. Does George approve? That's the most important opinion, if George approves. I don't know where the other stamp set are. It's here. So for the sentiment, we use a Merry and Bright stamp set. This, unfortunately, is retiring. And the other one we used is the Winter Owls. We did also use 2 die sets. We used the Winter Owls. We used the wings, which actually go on this die here to create beautiful flight wings, and we used the second smallest of the Stylish Shapes dies. Ah, yes, I agree. I agree. Well, the other one was just like, you know, putting out the idea that they were wings. We didn't have wings then, but the feathers kind of worked. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, majority of these products are retiring, so if you want them, and I've helped you see the Winter Owls stamp set in a different light, grab it before it isn't available anymore. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday over on my YouTube live. If you have any suggestions of things you would like to see, I would love to hear from you. Either send me a message or leave me a comment on this video, and I shall see you then. Bye.